Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers. So please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. Do me a big favor, guys. If you want to follow me when I'm not on YouTube, get down in that description box and click on that Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor Instagram link and give me a follow on Instagram and then send me a DM to let me know you're rocking with me so I can say thank you. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you for rocking with the channel and supporting me. And in turn, I support you. Hey, do me a big favor. Go to your www.richardfain.net. Second link down in the description box and click on that Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor link for the website. Click on the website. Second link down in the description box, www.richardfain.com. Check out them digital products, guys. Got 10 digital products handpicked by myself to help you collapse time frames and get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I also want you guys to consider joining the Wealth Builders, the Nvidians. This is the fastest growing financial community on Patreon, guys. We got over 1,000 members in there. We've been up in operation for about 4.5 months and it's doing extremely well. And I'm so pleased with it. So, hey, if you want to be a part of the fastest growing financial community on Patreon, do me a big favor. Get down to the description box and click on that website link. Second link, www.richardfain.net, and join us. Find the membership button or the join button and click on it and come join the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. Wealth Builders, private mentorship community, club, whatever you want to call it. We are having a good time. And we're going to build some wealth. Last thing, Moo. Get down in that description box and click on that Moo link. First link, sign up for Moo. Get yourself up to 20 free stocks. Put $100 in that Moo account, you get 8 free stocks. You put $1,000 in that new Moo account, guess what? You get 20 free stocks. That's right, guys. That's the self-directed brokerage app that I'm going to be using over the next 10 years to 10x the net worth. And they got a nice offer for you guys. So if you want to take advantage of up to 20 free stocks and have your world-class self-directed brokerage app to use to be able to buy your paper assets to get to your wealth, get down in the description box and click on that Moo link. It's the first link. For you new folks that don't know how to use brokerage apps, self-directed brokerage apps, send me an email through the website and I will go ahead and send you some Moo tutorial videos, 2 of them. That'll show you how to use the Moo brokerage app, the basic things you need to know so that you can transact business, execute business, and get you some paper assets and get some wealth, okay? And I'll also send you my blueprints, Blueprint 1.0, 2.0. That is Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0, 2.0 to get you to what? To help get you some ideas of what I'm buying, right? For the next 10 years that may give you an opportunity to buy some of those things as well. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't try to be a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube who's been building wealth for over 30 years on his own. So I have my strategy I use in the stock market and it has worked for me for over 30 years. I live a great lifestyle. I got a bunch of assets. I make a bunch of money. So I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm here to help, not to hinder. But again, I'm not your financial advisor, so you got to figure that out for yourself. But I am going to provide you what I'm doing. I call it my Wealth Transfer Blueprint 1.0, 2.0. So if you want that, I'll go ahead and send those to you too. Just ask for them along with the Moo tutorial videos when you send me the email through the website, www.richardfain.net. All right, let's dive in. Most anticipated Q2 earnings of 2024 happened today at 5 p.m. And guess what, guys? Nvidia did not disappoint. They crushed it. They did not disappoint. This company has no business performance issues. What you see happening with the stock right now is simple market manipulation, market behavior. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with the company, because if you looked at the numbers from Q2, which we're getting ready to look at right now, I'm going to run you through them. There is no business performance issues with this company at all. What you have is market manipulation, and what you have is market behavior. We can't control that. Nvidia can't control that. That's controlled by the 1%. And until the 1% is ready to allow this company stock price to soar based on its production, its profitability, it won't. That's how it works, guys, in the stock market. If you're going to be in this big boy game, you got to know the rules to the big boy game. And the big boy game rules are simply this: the 1% control it all. Ain't no rhyme or reason to it. How do you do what this company did in Q2 and your stock price go down? That tells you everything you need to know about market manipulation and market behavior. Come on, man. How in the world do you do what this company did and your stock price go down? That's market manipulation. That's market behavior. That's the 1%. Let's dive into the numbers and then we'll talk about it. Where do we go from here? Does Richard Fain sell his 11,200 shares and parachute out this thing? Or does Richard Fain double down and buy more? We'll talk about it. But let's go through the numbers first so you got an idea of where I'm coming from. So here's the numbers. I'm not going to get into all of that. I'm just going to give you the raw dog numbers. Here we go. Q2 fiscal 2025 summary. This is for Nvidia. Here we go. Q2 came in at what? For 3 months, last 3 months, what you got, your last 3 months, right? Your second quarter, 3 months. They came in at $30 billion. Q1, they came in at $26 billion. Now, remember what I told y'all this morning. You got to go back and look at last year Q2 numbers too. That tells you what you really want to know. Guess what last year's Q2 numbers were? $13.5 billion. So Q2 fiscal year 2024 was $13.5 billion in revenue. 1 year later, guess what they did? Q2 fiscal year 2025, they did $30 billion. They more than doubled. Now, how in the world can that be bad? That's amazing. That is amazing, guys. They more than doubled revenue from a year ago. More than doubled revenue, up 122%. They're up 15% quarter to quarter. And they're up 122% year over year. Come on, man. How you gonna beat that? That's triple digit, baby. That's triple digit. Now let's move on to the next one. Y'all think, but listen, man, this don't make no sense, so you know it's market manipulation. Here we go. Here's the next one. Gross margin. They came in at 75.1% gross margin. Last year, year over year, last year they did 70.1. And in the first quarter, they did 78.4. So let's look at quarter over quarter. They were down 3.3%. Year over year, they were up 5%. In my opinion, that's great, because guess what? They beat market expectations. Let's go up here and see what the market wanted them to do in that category. Let's see if they'll give us on what the market wanted. I don't think the market gave us one on this one. I don't believe they did. No, they didn't. They didn't give us one on that one. Operating expenses. Check this out. So now operating expenses were up. Of course, they're up because why? You made more revenue and it costs you more to make more revenue. So your operating expenses go up. So not a big deal there. Operating income, which is a big deal. That's a big deal. So here's operating income, guys. Operating income last year, I'm talking about Q2 2024, well, FY 2024. Q2 revenue, operating income was looks like it was 6.8 billion. 6.8 billion. Now this is operating income, right? Operating income was 6.8 billion year over year. Guess what it was this year? 18.6 billion. You're up 174%. Up 174%. They're up 10% from Q1. Q1 operating income came in at 6.9 billion. Q2 operating income came in at 18.6 billion. Last year's operating income came in at 6.8 billion. So they beat. Check out net income. Check out net income. Check this one out. Net income last year, Q2 FY 2024, compared to Q2 FY 2025, net income is up by 168%. Come on, man. This is triple digit everything, baby. Come on. Come on. 16.5, almost 16.6 billion in net income. Q1, 14.9 billion. Last year, 6.2 billion. Up 168%. So let's go back to top line revenue. Top line revenue beat by what? 122%. Operating income beat by 174%. Net income beat by 168%. Diluted earnings per share came in at 0.67. Guess what it was last year? 0.25. So guess what? We got 168% beat there. So you got top line 122, bottom line 168. Earnings per share 168. All triple digits. Come on, man. How in the world your stock price go down when you put up them kind of numbers? Give me a break. Come on now. That's ridiculous. When you put up dumb kind of numbers. Now, here's where the market got upset. Here's why the market got upset. So the market also wanted to know the forecast. They want to know, okay, Nvidia, what in the world are you going to do in the third quarter? So Nvidia says, hey, we're going to do 32.5 billion. Hear me out here, guys. You do 26 billion in the first quarter. You do 30 billion in the second quarter. You're on track to do 32.5 billion in the third quarter, but it ain't enough. That ain't enough. This is what the 1% do, right? So the 1% says no, but hear me out. Hear me out. This don't make no sense, but hear me out. So the market wanted them in the third quarter. The market wanted 31.7 billion in the third quarter. That's what the market expectation is. They came out and said, we're going to do 32.5 billion. Guess what the market told them? That ain't high enough. That's not higher. That is not high enough over what we want y'all to come in. I'm telling you, man, you can't make this stuff up, dude. The 1%, you cannot make this stuff up. If y'all don't believe me, go out and do the fact check, go do your own homework. I'm telling you what the market dinged them on. I'm telling you what they dinged them on. Here we go. I'll tell you. Listen to this. Tech down in late hours as Nvidia fails to inspire. What kind of headline is that? You done went triple digit on revenue growth. You done went triple digit on net profit. You done went triple digit increase on earnings per share. And you're trying to tell me they failed to inspire you? These people went 122%, 168%, 160-something%, 3 of them in a row, 2 of them well over 150. And you're trying to tell me you failed to inspire us. Come on, man. This is simply market manipulation, simply market behavior, has nothing to do with business performance. And then guess what they tried to bait them into in the Q&A, because I listened to the whole thing, right? So in the Q&A, they asked them about Blackwell. And they told them, they say, well, you know, we did some retesting, but we're ready to ship out billions of dollars worth of it in the fourth quarter. That's what they told them. And they just kept on trying to ask questions about Blackwell, so you already know what they was trying to do, right? Every little analyst came on the phone call. They tried to get them to concentrate on Blackwell and get them on Blackwell. It was like, no, we're releasing Blackwell. We're shipping in the fourth quarter, and we already got billions of dollars in sales. And then they said, guess what, guys? We already got the best chip on the market anyways, which is the Hopper. H100, H200, the best chips on the market anyways. So if we delay it, we delay it. We still got the best chips on the market. I'm just telling you guys, it's crazy, man. If you'd have listened to the whole earning, the whole call, these questions these people were asking, it's just stupid. It's stupid. So here we go. Here's the headline. Big tech. Well, here's the headline. Tech down in late hours as Nvidia fails to inspire. How in the world can you fail to inspire when you beat top line revenue, you beat bottom line, and you beat earnings per share? And you're going to do 32.5 billion or better in the third quarter compared to a 31.7 expectation. But that ain't high enough. We need you to do 40, basically. Do 40 billion. We only expect you to do 31.7 billion, but you guys got to do 40 billion. It's stupid, man. And then they tried to get them on the hyperscalers, right? Well, these hyperscalers are spending so much money on CapEx. When are they going to get a return on it? They had a great answer for them. I can't give you the whole answer because I can't remember it. But basically, what they were telling them is listen here, man. We're saving them money by what they're doing. See? They're already saving the hyperscalers billions of dollars. They're going to accelerated computing, and they're saving them billions already. But see, the market don't want to hear that. So let's dive into this, because I think this Yahoo Finance article wasn't bad. Let's dive into this. Big tech got hit in late trading after Nvidia Corp's sales forecast. See what I told you? They couldn't get them on the numbers. So I told y'all this. I told y'all they going to try to get them on something. They're going to find the smallest little thing and they're going to put gasoline on it. They're going to pour gasoline on the fire. The smallest little fire, boom, they're going to pour gasoline to make it a big fire. And that's what they did. They went hunting for something. Now, how in the world can you ding them for a forecast that is higher than what your forecast is? Come on, man. This is just stupid. This is complete market manipulation, complete market behavior. Has nothing to do with the company. But let's read on. Big tech got hit in late trading after Nvidia Corp's sales forecast disappointed some on Wall Street, hoping for more from the chip maker at the forefront of the artificial intelligence boom that has powered the bull run in stocks. A $286 billion exchange-traded fund tracking the NASDAQ 100 lost 0.6% after the close of regular trading. Nvidia dropped 5.5%, after saying third quarter revenue will be 32.5 billion, while analysts had predicted 31.9 billion on average, estimates ranging as high as 37.9 billion. Hold on. Let me get this straight. Your estimate for second quarter was 28.5 billion. Now you come back with an estimate range from 31.7 to 37.9, damn near 38 billion. You want them to jump $10 billion in 3 months in revenue. Y'all know that don't make no sense, man. This is just all propaganda, all the 1%, just trying to make this thing tougher than it really is. You know dang on well you ain't never had no estimates where nobody come out with a company at a 28.5 billion, and now you jump it up to almost a 38 billion in the third quarter revenue range. It's just stupid, man. But this is what they do, though. I keep telling y'all guys, this is what these guys do. That don't make no logical sense at all. What company can keep up with that pace? No company. What company can do $10 billion higher every single quarter for the rest of the world's history? It's just stupid. It's stupid. But this is what they do to derail this company, though, see. This is what they do. This is what the 1% does. But guess what? It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. At some point, they'll release this company again. It just wasn't a day. But they can't hold the company back with these type of numbers, guys. I wish some of y'all would have, maybe some of you did, but I hope you heard the whole earnings call. After the earnings report, they got on there and did Q&A. Jensen Wong spoke and some of his top people spoke. You just should have heard what they said, though, guys. Ain't nobody out here can touch them. Nobody out here can touch these guys. But yet and still, you please tell me how in the world, guys, can you do 122% year over year in revenue growth? How can you do 168? Let me get the numbers. I mean, I just can't understand it myself. But again, it ain't for me to understand because the 1%, you can't understand them, right? They don't care. They don't care. Check this out. How in the world can you do 122% year over year revenue growth? How in the world can you do 174% in operating income growth? How can you do 168% in net income growth? How in the world can you do diluted earnings per share growth of 168% and your stock price go down? And your forecast actually beat what the market's forecast is and your stock price go down. Boy, I tell you, these folks something else, boy. I'm telling you, man, the 1%, these guys are something else, man. Goodness gracious alive. This is insanity. So check this out. Okay, we went through that one. Nvidia dropped 5.5 after saying the third quarter revenue will be about 32.5 billion, while analysts had predicted 31.9 on average. So the average for all these experts on Wall Street was 31.9. But the highest estimate or expectation was like 37.9. So basically 38 billion. Now, how in the world somebody gonna go from 28 billion in 3 months now? You're gonna go from a 28 billion revenue to a 38 billion revenue in 3 months, and that you're supposed to continue to sustain that growth over the next 1,000 years. Boy, these people did. But see, they did this. They do what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. So yeah, the company sold off. The company stock sold off. The company also signaled that it was working through production snags with its highly anticipated new Blackwell chip. Help me out here. Without the Blackwell chip, you did 30 billion. It's still the best chip in the world. So how do you not do at least 30 billion with the best chip in the world? It don't make any sense. It'd be one thing if Hopper was an inferior chip to some other company's chip right now. I get it. Then you can make the case, listen guys, you got an inferior chip here. There's no way you can do 30 billion with this inferior chip. I can understand the market saying that, but that's not the case, guys. There is no other chip out there that can even beat their current chip. There is no other chip on the market can outperform their current chip. This is the part that don't make no sense. You are harping on Blackwell when you have no other chip in the world can outperform their current chip. But yet and still, you want to try to focus on Blackwell. Let's focus here. Like the mega caps are going to say, or the hyperscalers are going to say, well, you know, we don't want H100 or H200 anymore since it's the best chip in the world. We want the new one. Well, you get the new one when it's ready. And now you get the one that you get. It's the best one in the world anyways. Get what you get till we're ready to ship you the new one. Because guess what? When you get the new one, there ain't going to be nobody else on the planet can beat that one either. See, it don't make any sense. It's just all propaganda. It's all business market manipulation, market behavior. It's no concrete evidence of nothing. These guys killed another quarter in a row. That's 5 in a row. That's 5 quarters in a row. Listen, you ain't got to be no Nobel Peace Prize winning Harvard-educated mathematician to understand as you scale the way this company is scaling, yeah, you're not going to do 300% of everything when you're doing 300 billion in revenue every year. Of course not. You ain't got to be no rocket scientist to figure that out. I mean, that's unrealistic expectations anyways. Let's keep moving. So it says, okay, the company also signaled that it was working through production snags with the highly anticipated new Blackwell. They already answered that question. It's shipping out in the 4th quarter. They already got billions of dollars worth of sales. Pre-orders. Already got billions of dollars worth of pre-orders. They expect billions of dollars in sales coming out of the 4th quarter. Yes, that's what they said. Great answer. Next. Here's the issue. Check this out. Here we go. Here we go now. Here it comes. Be ready for it. Here it comes. Here's the issue. The size of the beat this time was much smaller than we've been seeing. No duh. I mean, come on. You're seeing smaller revenue numbers compared to $30 billion. Last year it was 14 billion. 13.5 billion. This year it's 30 billion. Of course, no company in the world can grow at a 200% pop every 3 months or a year over year. No company really does that. Not at this level. Maybe a little small company can, or a medium-sized company, but no gigantic company. Don't nobody else in the Mag 7 do that. Microsoft don't do it. Apple don't do it. And they're the two most valuable companies in the world. They don't do it. Why in the world would Nvidia be held to that standard? Don't make any sense. You're talking about the 3rd largest company in the world is being held to a higher standard than the most valuable company in the world, which is Apple or Microsoft, one of the two. But oh no, we got to hold them to a higher standard. They don't have to do that, but we're going to hold y'all to this standard. It's stupid. It's stupid. But again, the 1% control all of this, so they don't really care. They control all of this, right? Here's the issue. The size of the beat this time was much smaller. Much smaller than we've been seeing. Even future guidance was raised, but again, not by the tune from previous quarters. This is a great company that is still growing revenue at 122%, but it appears the bar was just set a tad too high this earnings season. I would think so. Even with you setting the bar as high as you set the bar, they still came in triple digit everything. See, that's the thing they hate. See, they hate it. They hate that they try to set the bar so high for these people and they still beat everything triple, triple, triple. They hate that. They hate it. How in the world do you go triple digit 5 quarters in a row and your stock price go down? Ooh, goodness gracious, boy, that 1% is something else, done, ain't they? Last quarter's topped Wall Street projections, and the Santa Clara-based company board approved an additional $50 billion in stock buybacks. The share repurchase announcement speaks to management's continued commitment to profitable growth as the Blackwell transition takes place. While revenue growth has decelerated to 122%. That's terrible. Goodness gracious. Yeah, they should take them behind the barn and shoot them. 122% year over year revenue growth, that's terrible. I don't know what world we live in. I don't know what world I'm living in right now where you can do 122% year over year revenue growth and that ain't good enough. I mean, what world are we living in? I mean, what matrix are we living in where you as a company can do 122% year over year growth? You take your revenues from $13.5 billion a year ago to doggone $30 billion a year later, and that ain't good enough. Man, y'all know this is stupid, man. This is stupid. This is just ridiculous, man. While revenue growth has decelerated, 122% growth at Nvidia's scale is still significant and speaks to a robust AI investment environment. In the run-up to the results, a renewed bout of volatility gripped stocks. The S&P 500 at one point headed towards its worst drop since August 5th. Meltdown. The gauge pushed away from that threshold, closing down 0.6%. The NASDAQ 100 slid 1.2. Wall Street's favorite volatility gauge, the VIX, surged to around 17. Treasury 10-year yields rose 2 basis points to 3.84. Bitcoin dipped below 60,000. I told y'all wherever Nvidia goes, the market was going to go. Now, the good news is Nvidia didn't do anything wrong. They did everything they're supposed to do. They did everything you want a big boy blue chip company to do. This is just your stock market. This is just your Wall Street people. That's them. For whatever reason, they don't like this company. They don't like them. They don't like the fact that everybody says everything's riding on this company. They hate it. And they also hate the fact that they beat their expectations and they beat them like a drum. Wall Street came in at what, 28.7? They blowed that out by 1.3 billion. Killed it. Crushed it. They hate that. They hate it. Then they come up with a 31.9 for third quarter. Guess what the guidance is? 32.5. They hate that. So guess what they artificially do? Your forecast ain't high enough over our forecast for us to like that. Matter of fact, do 40 billion. Just do another 10 billion on top of the 30 and we might buy your stock. It's stupid, but hey, that's life, right? You roll with the punches, right? I just want this company to keep doing what they're doing and we'll be fine. Or at least I'm gonna be fine. I know some of y'all are parachute out. That's okay. Do what you gotta do. I ain't parachuting out. I'm gonna keep all 11,200 shares. And guess what? If I wake up in the morning, pre-market, and this thing trading in the 105, 100 range, I'm gonna buy another 2,000, 3,000 shares. Yep, sure am. Sure am. Sure am. I sure am, Jesse. Jesse, I'm gonna buy another 2,000 to 3,000 shares, Jesse. Let's see what this thing trading at right now. It's 117 now. It's 117. It's down about $8.61. But see, that ain't dip territory for the kid. I got to get that thing down to about $100. When they get in that $100 range, I'm going shopping. I'm gonna buy me another 2,000 to 3,000 shares of it when it get down to 100 a share. So go ahead and keep pushing it down. See, I'm okay with that because there ain't no business performance issues. See, I don't have no problem with buying this stock all the way down the dip ladder. Go all the way down the dip ladder because there ain't no performance problems. They go to numbers. The numbers say there are no performance problems. So go ahead, 1%ers, beat this thing down under $100 a share for me so I can pick up me another 2,000 to 3,000 shares. I would love that. Please do that for me. Make that my early Christmas gift. So in the morning when I get up and I yawn and go use the bathroom, wash my face, get ready to go out on my walk, I'm going to check the phone and I'm going to check pre-market. And if that thing under 100, guess what? I'm going shopping. Matter of fact, if it's in the 105 range, I'm going shopping. So please do that for me because I'm in good spirits and I'm going to go to sleep tonight like a little baby angel. That's how I'm asleep, like a little baby angel. Because I already know there ain't no business performance issues. You don't do 122% year over year revenue at this level if you ain't good. You just don't do it, guys. You don't do it. You ain't see none of it. You ain't see no other Mag 7 company, no hyperscaler, nobody at that level do what they did. So ain't no business performance issue. So go ahead and drive down the stock so I can get richer. Because you can't suppress this thing forever, guys. They can't. They can't suppress the stock forever. At some point, they got to let this thing go. And I know this. And I'm just gonna wait them out. See, I got 10 years to wait. Long as there's no business performance issues, as long as every single year over year, they increase revenue, they increase profitability, they increase earnings per share, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to keep buying. My new goal, 20,000 shares, by the fact. That's the new goal. The new goal is I'm going to own 20,000 shares of this thing before it's done. That's my new goal. So I'm going to be working my tail off every single day on this YouTube channel, every single day on my website, every single day with affiliate marketing. I'm going to be working my tail off. I'm going to be buying shorts, flipping them shorts and taking it and then going long with it. I'm going to buy them shorts, flip it, and go long with it. I'm going to end up with 20,000 shares of this company. Yes, I am. I sure am. That's the new goal. And I'm going to keep y'all abreast every second along the way. Just tune in. Tune in. Don't miss any episode. Don't miss a live stream. Because every day it's going to be something new. Like I said, I'm going to buy another 2,000 to 3,000 shares if this thing get to $100 a share. Every time they push it down to $100 a share, I'm going to buy another 2,000 to 3,000 shares until I get to 20,000 shares. Right now I'm at 11.2. So I got a little bit of work to do. Just a teensy-weensy. What am I short? About 8,800? What am I short? About 8,800 shares? Yeah. I'm short about 8,800 shares. So guess what my mission is over the next 5 months before the end of the year? Come on, election season. Come on. Push the stock down because election season. Keep on doing that. Keep on. And I'm going to get these 8,800 shares on the low. Please do that. Please get me down to under 100 a share. Hey, soybean billionaires, pull all the strings you can. Call all your connections soybean billionaires. All you soybean billionaires in the live chat, pull every connection you can to drive the stock price down for me. Because I need 8,800 shares. And I need them all under $100 a share. So any of you soybean billionaires out there that got connections, since y'all are 1%ers, call your other 1%er friends on Wall Street and tell them to keep on stomping on this thing. Get it under $100 a share so that I can get my 8,800 shares to get to 20,000 shares. Please do that for me. That's my ask of you guys, for you soybean billionaires. Do that favor for your good buddy. Tenfold good buddy. Can you do that for me, good buddies? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Serve, by the way, Serve Robotics for anybody that's interested. Because remember, I told you, when the gold standard touches something, it becomes the gold standard. right? Guess what? It's dip season. Not quite dip season enough for me on Serve Robotics, but it's dip season. Right now, $9.08 a share. If it gets under $8 a share, guess what? I'm gonna buy another 10,000 shares of that. Yep. I'm gonna buy another 10,000 shares of Serve Robotics if it gets under $8 a share. Soybean billionaires. Add that to the list when you call your other billionaire buddies that's manipulating the stock market. When y'all call your other billionaire buddies, your Wall Street buddies that are manipulating the stock market, tell them to manipulate Serve Pro a little bit more too, so that it can get under $8 a share, so your good buddy Richard Fain on YouTube can get him another 10,000 shares of it. Do me that favor. I would appreciate it. So I got two things I need y'all to do for me, soybean billionaires. Number one, get them to continue to keep the pressure, the downward pressure on Nvidia, so that I can pick up another 8,800 shares. Add to the list Serve Robotics. Let them know I need that one also down to under $8 a share, so I can pick up another 10,000 shares. Do that for me. I'd be forever indebted to you. Forever indebted to you. As a matter of fact, guess what I'll do? I give you a lifetime membership to the live streams. I won't ban you. I won't catch you in here doing something stupid and ban you. I won't ban you. If you do me this favor, I will not ban you. I will allow you to be in the live stream as much as you want to, okay? That's a fair trade-off? Perfect. All right. Well, let's wrap this up, guys, because I just wanted to get on here for a minute. But let's wrap this thing up. Let's see what the rest of this article has to say, and then we're going to wrap it up. And then we're going to move on to a new day, right? Hey, we did what we wanted to do in the earnings report, guys. So don't feel bad. So any of you people out there that are in this company, you still believe in this company, hey, we didn't do anything wrong today. This company did nothing wrong. It did everything we wanted to do. But unfortunately, in the stock market, companies and people like us don't control it. It's controlled by somebody else. And they don't care that this company is a great company and did everything it's supposed to do. They don't care. Clearly, they don't care. So you can't get down on this company or get down on yourself or think you made a mistake. Listen, this is a great company. If you go look at the earnings report, you will see that. Matter of fact, go look at the last 5. You will see this is a great company. And you will see this company, if you listen to the actual call after they announced the earnings report, when they went through Q&A, listen to that part. Guys, this company ain't got no fear in their heart. None. They ain't concerned about no competition. They got no fear in their heart. I love that about this company. There ain't no fear. There was no, they were getting stomped on questions. They didn't have a good answer. Man, these guys were rattling off answers like, guys, we ain't worried about this. We ain't worried about no Blackwell. We already got billions of dollars in pre-orders, man. We shipping this thing out in the 4th quarter. We ain't worried about that. And by the way, we already got the #1 chip already right now. Even if we don't send the Blackwell out, we got the #1 chip in the world. And we introduced Spectrum X. The new Ethernet upgrade, new Ethernet connection upgrade. Only work with our chips. Come on, man. Y'all don't get me hyped in here. All right, let's finish this thing up so I can get on out of here. Finish this thing up. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Where did I leave off? Here we go. Last quarter's topped Wall Street projections, and the Santa Clara, California-based company board approved $50 billion in stock buybacks. Okay, great. While revenue has decelerated to 122% growth, we still believe that significantly speaks to scale opportunity for the robust AI investment. And in the run-up to the results, a renewed bout of volatility gripped stocks. We talked about that. We talked about the 10-year treasury also clicking up a little bit. We talked about Bitcoin clicking down a bit, under 60,000, right? They clicked down under 60,000. That's Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin's tied to the stock market. Future gains in global tech stocks should be more gradual after the quick rebound over the past 3 weeks, with potential headwinds from U.S. macroeconomic data and further news on semiconductor export controls likely contributing to rising volatility, according to whoever this is, UBS Global Wealth Management. However, we continue to hold a positive structural view on the broader AI theme and see ways investors can manage their exposure to the technology that we think is set to drive growth in the years to come. Okay, whatever, right? Whatever. These people on Wall Street, who cares? I don't care what people on Wall Street say. I'm gonna buy 20,000 shares of this thing. I got another 8,800 shares to go, guys. So I'm gonna be working on that over these next several months. Anytime they beat the stock down, like they're doing now, and they can get it to under 100, I'm gonna buy it. That's my buy price. I'm not gonna buy it at 118. I'm not gonna buy it at 190. I'm not buying it at that price. Only way I'm gonna buy it is if it gets down to the one below. Let's go this way. If it gets below 105, then I'm a buyer. Anything under 105, I'm a buyer. If I don't get to 105, I'll hold my position at 11,200 shares. If Serve Robotics gets under $8 a share, then I will deploy and buy another 10,000 shares ASAP. I'm just waiting on it. As soon as it get under $8 a share, I'm gonna buy another 10,000 shares of Serve Robotics ASAP. Because see, guess what, man? I'm of the belief, either you get in the game or you get out. That's it. Either you in or you out. That's up to you though. I don't get to make that decision because I'm not no financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube that gives you my personal opinion on matters of financial significance. For me, I'm in. There ain't no business performance issues with this company. That's been proven. That's been proven today. I mean, I told y'all earlier, I told y'all this morning, these people were gonna do north of $30 billion in revenue for Q2. I told you that. And guess what they did? They did it. I told you they was gonna do north of $30 billion. And they did 30 billion for something. And I guarantee you, I ain't gonna guarantee you, but my prediction for Q3, here's my prediction for Q3, 34 billion. That's my prediction for Q3. They're gonna come in this thing at 34 billion. For the Q3. So you got Q1, 26 billion, Q2, 30 billion, Q3, 34 billion. That's what I'm predicting. So I'm gonna stay in this thing, man. I ain't going nowhere. Matter of fact, I'm gonna double down. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna buy another 8,800 shares if it get down to the low. Let it get down to Black Monday again. Let it get down to Black Monday. Anywhere close to Black Monday. Anywhere from 90 to 105, I'm in. I'm going to get me to 20,000 shares and be just like Nancy Pelosi. Yes, I is. Yes, I is. I'm going to, and if you don't like it, don't watch my YouTube channel. Period. If you don't like me, you don't like my demeanor, don't watch my YouTube channel. It's okay. You do know there's 4.5 billion people who have access to the internet, and a guy like me gonna get his fair share. So I'm not gonna miss you. Well, all right, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the morning. Oh, before I go, get down in the description box and click on that Moomoo link. Open up that Moomoo account today, guys. Get yourself up to 20 free stocks. If you want to get in the game, you already know what this company is capable of. They've done it 5 quarters in a row. You know what this company is capable of. So if you want to be in a position to be able to consider buying this company, I'm not your financial advisor and I'm not trying to give you financial advice. I'm just telling you, if you want to take advantage of the opportunity, you're going to need a good brokerage account to do it. And why not try Moomoo, my self-directed brokerage app that I use? It's down in the description box, first link. Click on the Moomoo link. You put $100 in your new brokerage account, they're going to give you what? 8 free stocks, publicly traded companies. Who knows? It might be Nvidia. Who knows? It might be a hyperscaler. It might be a mega cap. Who knows? It may be a semiconductor. Who knows? It's all randomly picked. So if you put $100 in your new account, they're going to give you 8 free stocks. You put $1,000 in your new account, they're going to give you 20 free publicly traded stocks. Like I said, who knows what you might get? You might get a hyperscaler. You might get a mega cap. You might get a utility. You might get a Mag 7. You might get a semiconductor. Who knows? You might get Walmart. You might get Starbucks. Who knows? The only way you will know is you got to get down in the description box and click on the Moomoo link and open your account. Put you some money in there, get your free stock, then you'll know. Now you're in position to do what? Start buying big boy blue chip. Then you're in position to start buying big boy blue chip like yours truly does. And I've done it for 30 years. And I'm going to keep doing it for 10 more years. I got 10 more years in the stock market, then I'm done. For these next 10 years, I'm buying big boy blue chip and I'm going long. And I got a certain group of stocks that I go short on, which is Serve Robotics, Rocket Lab, Sirius XM, companies like that, right? Companies just like that. I'm going to go short on those companies just to make a little cash flow while I wait on my long opportunities to mature. That's the game plan, man. I don't know what your game plan is, but find one, get one. Hey, do me a favor also, get down in the description box and click on the website link, www.richardfain.net. That's the new website. Go check out the digital products. And then while you're there, consider joining the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We call ourselves the Wealth Builders, the Nvidians. And guess what, guys? I was over there in the community chat earlier before I started this, and there's nobody discouraged. Why? Because we know what's happening. Over in the Wealth Builders, we discuss business performance compared to market behavior and market manipulation. See, we know the difference between those. The only time we parachute out prematurely is if there's business performance issues. And clearly, there's no business performance issues here, baby. None. You don't go triple digit everything if you got business performance issues. See, we know that over in the Wealth Builders because we talk about it. And they talk to each other about it. Ain't nobody over there panicking. Guess what they're doing? Dip season. Dip season. See, that's how we get down. We get down with the dip season because we know at some point you can't stop this. You can't stop this 900-pound silverback gorilla. Some point you got to let him go. You can't stop him forever. Some point you got to let this thing go, guys. You got to. And we understand that. So we're in dip season. We're going to stay in dip season. Keep on pushing it down. We're going to keep buying the dip. That's what we're going to do. We're in dip season. We love dip season because we know in the red is where you build wealth, guys. In the green is where you collect the wealth. But without the red, there ain't no green. I'm okay. Go ahead and push it down. Whoever, 1%, whoever, push it down. Push it all the way down. Push it down. Long as there's no business performance issues, I'm going to stay in this stock and I'm going to keep buying it. Hand over fist. Every time it gets to my target buy price, I'm deploying cash, capital. That's why I work my tail off every single day. No holidays, no breaks. Every day I'm grinding. Why? Because every dollar I make grinding, I'm going to turn into $10 in here, in the market. I'm a 10X. Every dollar I grind and make trading time for money, I'm a 10X it while I sleep. See, I'm going to take every dollar that I got to trade time for money to generate, and I'm going to put it in something that's going to multiply it for me while I sleep. 10X. So for every dollar, I'm going to turn it into 10. That's the game plan. So, hey, figure out your game plan. Figure out something. Figure out something, guys. Please do not let these people manipulate you your whole life. Please do not let people scare you your whole life. I am so blessed that I'm beyond all of that. I don't let that bother me because I know how to evaluate companies. See, I don't worry about Wall Street. Them guys don't scare me. Because see, you can't manipulate the results here. Yeah, you can manipulate the stock price. You can manipulate the stock, but you cannot manipulate these results. No. You cannot manipulate the results. Here are the results. 122% year-over-year revenue growth. 122%. 168% operating income year-over-year. Wait. Let's go back. I messed up on those numbers. Let's go back. 122% year-over-year revenue growth. 174% year-over-year operating income. 168% year-over-year net profit growth. And then 168% year-over-year diluted earnings per share growth. Does that sound like a company that has any business performance issues? I don't think so. So guess what? It's dip season. It's dip season. It's an easy. It's an easy. That's up to you though. You do what you want to do with that information. I just gave you some information that if you open up your horizons, you might use that information to do what? Increase your net worth. Because there is no business performing issues here, guys. At some point, you got to let this 900-pound silverback gorilla go and do what he do, dominate. At some point, you got to let the silverback gorilla dominate because that's what they built for. They built to dominate. They built to dominate. And this thing is going to continue to dominate. And at some point, guys, they got to let it go. And my 20,000 shares that I'm going to end up with, when they do let it go, ooh, goodness gracious, when they do let it go, when they do. And I know some of y'all are saying, well, golly, you didn't go to the moon today. Well, yeah, we did. See, you missing the whole point. See, some of you guys missed the whole point. We went to the moon. The rocket ship took off. See, you got to understand the rocket ship is the company. It ain't Wall Street. The rocket ship is the company. The company had 4 areas where they went triple-digit growth. 4 areas. What? Rocket ship took off, guys. Not sure what you're talking about. Stock price will catch up. It'll catch up. Company keep doing what it's doing. That stock price is going to go up, guys. 30 years worth of experience tells me it will go up. They keep doing this, it's going up. It's going to have to. So, hey, get in where you fit in. All right? Appreciate y'all watching this thing, man, and keeping up with me today, man. Y'all been wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hey, if it's dip season, I'm going to let you know. If this thing gets down to $100 a share pre-market, you already know what your boy going to be doing. Before I come on the live stream, I'm going to have me 8,200. I won't have 8,800 shares, but I'll get me 2,000 or 3,000 of them in the morning. When I get up in the morning, if that thing trading anywhere near $100 a share, I'm going shopping. And I will let you guys know on the morning live stream, the 10:30 a.m. Eastern time live stream, I will let you know exactly what I picked up. I already told you my triggers, my target price. Under $8 a share for Serve Pro. Under $105 a share for Nvidia. Those are the 2 I'm hunting tomorrow. And if I mess around and let me check. Before I let you guys go, let me check Rocket Lab. See what Rocket Lab doing right now. What's Rocket Lab doing? Rocket Lab doing what? $6, 609? Yeah, they're about $6 a share after market. Yeah, okay. Rocket Lab about $6 a share after market. Okay. I'll look at that one in the morning too, because that's another one of my shorts. Rocket Lab is another one of my shorts. Let me look at Sirius. Let me get Sirius. $3.24. Aftermarket, $3.20. You know, Warren Buffett took a large position in this company, right? So we may put that one on the list tomorrow too, to buy a little bit more of that. All right. Well, thank y'all, man. Appreciate you, man. Y'all have a rest of a good Wednesday night. For all you Nvidians, all you wealth builders on the Patreon site, on the Patreon financial community, guys, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Take a look at your plan. Make sure your plan is consistent with what you're trying to get accomplished. We already know no business issues here with this company, no business performance issues. So get in where you fit in, right? That's all you got to do. Don't worry about what nobody else say. Work your plan. Forget the rest of these people these negative Nancy's. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Just keep working your plan. Everything's going to be all right. You cannot hold good companies down that produce these type of results quarter in and quarter out. I don't care if it goes down to 85% year over year. And what world do you live in that a company does 50% year over year increase in revenue and that ain't good? Come on, man. I was in banking for 25 years as a commercial banker. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous what we're experiencing right now. But that's the 1% though. This is absolutely ridiculous. And what world do we live in that a company increases its revenue by 122%? They increase their net profit by 168%. They increase their earnings per share by 168% year over year, and they go down in value. What country do we live in? What world do we live in where that happens? Y'all know that don't even make no sense. If you logically thinking, guys, that makes no sense. That absolutely makes no sense, and y'all know it don't make no sense. That's just ridiculous. All right, I know. I gotta let y'all go. Let me get on out of here. Y'all have a good night, man. Listen here. Do me a favor. Think about what I said. For you serious folks, think about what I said. Get your strategy together. Work on your strategy going forward. Please do that. Do not let the 1% distract you. When you got yourself a good company and they come up with this type of results quarter in and quarter out, there's something there. Now, whether it's for you or not, you got to make that determination. I've made the determination for Richard Fain that it's for me. That's why I'm going to get me another 8,800 shares if the opportunity presents itself. Now, I'm not going to be stupid and foolish. I have a target price, and I'm going to stick to that target price. But if it gets to my target price, I am buying. I would advise you to figure out what your strategy is. Figure out what your target price is, if it's anything. If your basket is full and you're done, keep what you got in the basket and just be patient. If your basket ain't full and you got a little more you can add to the basket, put this on the short list. Do your little research on it. Go back and look at the last 4 or 5 earnings reports and look at the numbers. Don't worry about what Wall Street say. What you want to look at is, what did they do the prior year? Same period last year. What did they do? That's what you got to hang your hat on. Forget what these clowns on Wall Street saying. They're just trying to manipulate you. Forget what they're saying. What you do is you go look at these companies and you pull up their financials, their earnings reports, and you go look at last year, same period. So for Richard Fain, I'm going to go look at Q2 2024 fiscal year, which was a year ago. Look at that number. This company did $13.5 billion in revenue a year ago, same time. They did $30 billion this year. In what world do you live in that's not progress? That is above and beyond, guys. And then in all the other categories that I gave you that mattered, they did the same thing. Matter of fact, they did better. But your stock price go down. So you know that's market manipulation. That's market behavior. That has nothing to do with performance. That should make you and help you sleep better at night. And if this thing develops some business performance issues, guys, and y'all are rocking with me, you will know, because it's going to be on this YouTube channel. And I'm not going to hesitate to pull the cord on the parachute and prematurely bail out of this thing. I can promise you that. So that, if you lock in and tap in every day, you'll know, because I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cover this thing for the next 3 to 5 years. And if you don't like it, find another YouTube channel, because that's what we're talking about on this channel. This company, other companies just like it, and we're going to talk about interest rates. We're going to talk about real estate. We're going to talk about business. We're going to talk about the economy. That's what we're going to do on this channel. And I appreciate y'all rocking with me and hanging in there with me. Thoughts become things. See it in your mind. Hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy. Get wealthy. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Nvidia to the moon. That's right. Nvidia to the moon, baby.